kind of in finishing, what advice would you give to people who maybe don't feel the need to, they've got a level of financial acumen, or how can someone review their current super fund, and what are some things that they need to look for to see that it does meet their needs? Jade.
Well, I probably just want to, I guess, touch on making sure your employer is actually paying your super to start with. My husband and I have a construction business, and typically in that industry, not a lot of super gets paid. So I've been up on my pedestal in that industry fighting for all the boys to get their super paid. But it's the same with industry, with the retail industry and the hospitality industries. I think statistically they make up like 80% of the unpaid super in this country. So I think a starting point is making sure you're being paid it to start with.
The other one as well too is a big one. I know we haven't covered a lot of it today, but I do see a lot of people with no beneficiaries or beneficiaries that aren't valid. And so making sure, please just check that there is a nomination and that the nomination is valid. Second one as well too is go onto a lot of these super fund calculators that they've got available, these free calculators. Punch in your balance, punch in it's usually what your age is and stuff like that, and just get an indication to if you're on track or off track. And maybe some of the things that we've talked about today in regards to extra contributions, and that's where I would be probably starting. Beneficiaries and just seeing where you're on track, off track from a retirement perspective.
I've never met anyone who has come to retirement age, call it over 60, that's slowly added more money to super over their working life who has regretted it. I mean,
Never.
It just has not happened.
Yeah, I used to work for a super fund that specialised in teachers, private school teachers. And so part of their EBA was that they made an extra 5% contribution, and then their employer added however many percent, 5% on top or whatever. And these teachers, everyday Australians retiring as millionaires. And it's because of that slow, steady compounding effect.
Hey, it's Glenn here. Thank you so much for watching today's video. You made it to the end. Can I ask a favor? Can you hit that like button and maybe hit subscribe if you want to get notified when we release further videos just like this one, whether you watch the Money, Money, Money podcast or Retire Right. And remember, if you want to learn more about investing, I've got an investing book, The Quick Start Guide to Investing, and there's a link in the description to get your hands on a copy. Thank you so much. Bye.